Welcome back to a brand new coffee tech break with Jan. Good to see you back on my channel again. I think I got another great video for you lined up because today I want to take you through Studio V72. Huge, so not for your small room, not for your medium-sized room. No, the V72 is for your large meeting room or for your extra large meeting room. So today I want to take you through the unboxing of the Studio V72 and show you what is inside the box. And of course I will take you through all the ways you can use it, as well as combination with the Teams Room Compute or Zoom Room Compute, or as a BYOD board in your meeting room, connect to the laptop and reuse camera, speaker and mic. But I will take you through all those options and how to connect the different cables, etc. Now let's jump into the unboxing of the Studio V72. Wow, so it's a huge video bar, and I'll compare it later on with like a V12 or an X32. Now, what do we have? Looking at documentation, installation guide. Well, I'm gonna take you through it, what is inside, but it's good to know there's documentation inside. That I'm gonna take you through it. We have, this is the wall mount plate, so there's a wall mount coming along with the V72, probably similar as with the X72. So here you have a sort of guide, a sort of template for all the holes if you're gonna drill holes in a wall. Very nice. So coming along with the V72, there's a warning guide. Of course, if you're gonna wall mount it, make sure that it's concrete and that it's tough, it's able to hold, of course, the bar. And it's around the documentation. What is more inside Studio V72 box? We got an HDMI cable, so this can be used during the first time setup to check if the operation is functional. You can check the IP addresses, etc. It's around 2 meters, and we have a network cable, approximately like 4.5 meters, and so you are able to use this if you want to hook up the V series to the network, which can be LAN connected or can be used with Wi-Fi. And this could be an interesting one if you're going to use it as a BYOD video bar. Then you're able to hook it up to PoE lens using the network cable, which is recommended if you have that patch available. But otherwise you can also use Wi-Fi with Studio V72, and to make sure you can centrally manage it, so configuration settings and software updates, etc. So this one comes along with the V72. The bracket. So this is the bracket which will be attached to the back of the V72 to put it against the wall mount. You're able to just hook it right here, and so this one goes to the V72, and then you can hook this up against the wall and then just attach this. It can be on top of the screen, it can be under the screen. You got here some cable guides on the sides. I think a very nice one. So this one also comes along with the Studio V72. We got some screws. So screws to put it against the wall, the wall mount. We got some screws here to attach it against the back of the V72. We got a power supply. So this one will be connected to the V72. And on the other side you need a Euro connector. I mean, in my case, I'm in Europe, so you're gonna need the Euro cable. And we have the USB-C cable. So the cable that comes along is USB-C to USB-C, approximately 2 meters. So this will be used in combination, for example, with your Teams Room PC. Just a short cable, because the bar will be on top of the screen, under the screen, and then you hook this up to Teams room PC or to your Zoom room PC, and then you're able to use it. So this cable also comes along with the Studio V72. Here we go. The Studio V72 for your large or your extra large medium room. Now let me show you this bar in combination with the V12. Here you go. This is the V12 for your smaller meeting rooms. Just to compare it, as you can see, the V72 is really a big beast. So this guy really works well for your large or for your extra large meeting space. It has a dual 4K lens, so one under is the 120-degree lens and above is like a far end lens, I think around 80 degrees. So it will automatically figure out, depending on the tracking options, which camera to use. So you don't have to think about it. How do you identify this is a V72 versus X72? Is you can see that here below, the V72. So this is only a USB video bar, but inherits all the audio and video features that we know from the X72, like noise block AI, like group tracking, speaker tracking, people framing. All those tracking options are also available, of course, on the V72. Including, of course, integration with PoE lens to centrally manage those devices. But you need to or hook it up to a Teams PC. You use the lens room app to manage it, but that will be a next video where I'll take you through that. Now we got multiple speakers inside. We have some tweeters here. We have some mid-range speakers, very powerful. There's multiple microphones here, so you got far end mics, you got near end mics. So out of the box you will get the wall mount, but there's also a table stand for the V72. There's also a VESA mount, so you got different options there for this device. So this is the front of the device. Let me now show you the back. On the back of the device, what you see here is the Pass Flex port. So that is very nice. If you put it against the wall, it will use the wall as a sound chamber. On the back of the device you see here multiple ports, same as with the X72, but with the V72 you only use HDMI 1, and that is for the out-of-box setup. And otherwise you don't use it. You only use here the one below, the USB-C port, to be able to connect it up, for example, to your Teams room PC or to your Zoom room PC. Also the USB-A ports, which you see here. Usually you connect the mouse to it on the V series. In this case, these are all disabled. And on this side, we got also some options. You see here the analog input and output, which we don't use on the V series. We got here the table mic. So if you need one additional table mic, you can use this one. Then we got here the network connector. Now the one which is going to be interesting to add additional mics is the LLN port. This is the Studio Net port. So if you need, today is up to 6 supported, if you need to add additional mics, table mics, like the A2 table mics, the black or the white ones, you're able to do that. You will use the Studio Net port to connect it up. Or you use it through a Netgear Pro AV switcher, or you're gonna use it through a PoE, because there's no power on this port. So you need to connect it up first to a PoE injector, and then you connect it up to the A2 bridge, which then you connect it up to the table mic. And so that is the whole construction. So this is the Studio V72. It was just a quick video. There's different use cases for the V72, so you're able to use it with a short cable in combination with your Teams room PC. That comes by default in the box. If you want to bring the cable to the table, there's different options. Everybody remembers the Studio USB cable. That one is separately available. That's a USB 2.0 cable, but you can have it up to 5 meters. Which of course makes it interesting to bring that cable to the table. HDMI cable is a bit easier to extend. If you got a high quality HDMI cable, you can easily bring that there, and so that shouldn't be a problem. If you then want to combine the USB and the HDMI cable, you can, at the table, use also a G5 or a G6 dock. Then you only have one cable to the laptop. So that's a very interesting one. And this is the G6 dock. You can also integrate that in PolyLens to centrally manage this device. And there you can combine all different pieces to have your setup ready. But today I really wanted to focus on the unboxing of Studio V72. I will put everything around cables and everything that I used here, all the different additional products like the A2 table mics. I will make sure that any references is in the description under the video, so you're able to find it very quickly. If you got any questions or comments, I would say just put them under the video and I will of course try to answer them as good as possible. For now, this was the unboxing of Studio V72. Hopefully you enjoyed it and I'm already looking forward to see you back in the next video.